Good afternoon, comrades, for indeed it is the afternoon. Now today's spiz is going to be rather local for me because I've lived here for years and years, since 1975, on and off. Now today we're going to be looking around the old fishing streets of Broughty Ferry and why some of them are named as they are. So we are here right at the moment at Home Street. So why is it called Home Street? Well, Home Street has got something to do with the Countess and Count of Home, and in 1868 this was the first kind of thoroughfare to be named properly by the Broughty Ferry Council. There you go, Home Street. Now we're going to be marching on and exploring the rest. Now folks, this is Dundas Street, which is named after Henry Dundas, who was the treasurer for the Royal Navy. And there was a family who owned a lot of Broughty Ferry. They were very into the Royal Navy, so they named a lot of streets after sort of maritime names and people. So this one, Dundas Street, commemorates Henry Dundas. Right folks, here I am in Bell's Lane, which is named after fisherman Thomas Bell. Indeed, he had land here, so this is why it's named after him. And I believe that picture up there over the Fisherman's Tavern, I think that could be Thomas Bell. Nice little lane here, and around the corner we have a barometer, very famous barometer cottage just around here. In 1859 the Meteorological Society put it there. I can't remember, it's a Negretti and a Zanetti or something it's called, but it's very famous in Broughty Ferry. Saved many a life with its predictions, but unfortunately today it is closed. There you go, 1859, yeah. And barometer cottage, there you go, awesome stuff. And here we are in Jetty Lane now folks, which is I think there's a pub on this side and just houses there now, but this used to have a jetty on it obviously. Broughty Ferry didn't have a pier until about 1872 similarly, so boats used to come off just down here and people would get off, so there was a jetty here for some while. And well, there it is, there's Bell Street or whatever it was just around there. Lots of little nooks and crannies around here. What's up there? Oh, it's Bell's Lane. And you can still see some of the old kind of fishing style buildings. And I don't know where this is. Crikey, where's this now? Now, as I said, I've lived here for years and years, and some of the places I've never been to. Right, crikey. Oh, actually, my mate used to live up there. Maybe he did. I'm not actually sure where this is now. Oh, I'll probably get chased away here. Actually, this is where my mate used to stay. Yeah. But it's not Ambrose Street now. Yes, Ambrose Street's out here somewhere. Yeah, I'm sure he lived up there. They made a little garden around the back here. Oh, maybe it's not the same place then. Oh, hang on. We'll keep on walking to the dead end. Oh, right. Oh, it's very similar to where I used to live anyway. Right. Oh well. Oh, let's go through here. See where this takes us out to. You're alive! As we come through this little close here, and we are now out into. Oh, I can hear some Scottish music. Some sort of Scottish accordion music. I'm not actually sure where this is now. This will be another one of these little streets that probably hasn't been marked on maps for years and years, but you can kind of see the little cottages that have been built upon the old fisherman style. It's all kind of residential old people now that live here amongst all the pubs and the little closes. Yeah, that's just where I was. So this is still. Oh, I'm now into David Street. Right, David Street. Who's that named after? I wonder. Obviously a guy called David, but I did notice just up here there's a little closey just here. Look, I wonder where this goes. Right, let's just head up here and see where this ends up. Excellent. A lot of smoke coming out of chimneys here. Maybe people still have got the old fires burning away. Yeah. Obviously wondered what I was doing talking to myself. But yeah, like you can kind of see, still get the gist of. I mean, people must have been really small in them days, I think. Everything's really small and narrow. Yeah. No way bro and I would survive. What was this old pillar back here, do you think? Look, must be something to do with the olden days, no doubt. Yeah. So I'm now out into, where am I now? This one is called, oh, this is Ambrose Street here. Ambrose, right, okay, excellent. Now then, as we were dealing with smuggling yesterday, it's very interesting to know that smuggling was prevalent along this coastline around about the 1800s, early 1800s. So a band of fishermen and local kind of people formed this thing. It was called the Preventative Water Guard Society or something like that, to stop all this happening. So they would patrol up and down these waters, and I think it later became what is now commonly known as the Customs and Revenue, or the Coast Guard maybe as well. So a little bit of history there for you, thank you. But look at this. This is the front of Broughty Ferry right here. The older part is just this bit here that I was walking through there. There you go. In the old days they'd all be out there washing all their fish and cleaning them all by the men right at the water. Yeah, hard days, hard days. There you go. I can still see some of the old kind of pier and jetty remains just there. There's some stairs there. Let's go and have a look at those. Ah. Okay, here we go then. We are right down at the water's edge here. Look at this. Crikey. There we go. Look at that. Oh, and here comes some of the local residents come to see me here. I think I've sorted out this border resolution thing, by the way. I found it on YouTube. I have to type this code in, YT:, Y equals 16 or something, 16.9, and it seems to get rid of the black border, but I don't know about the resolution, folks. I'm not sure about that. We are getting there though. Oh, hello, look at this. Hello guys. What are you doing? Unfortunately, I have nothing for you. Oh my goodness, he's getting rather close. Hello. Hey, now look at this. Oh, they come out of nowhere. Excellent. Hey, swans. Let's get close up on my GoPro. It's not for eating. Oh, wonderful. Oh, I love when stuff like this happens. I think they've realised I haven't got anything to eat. Oh, I wish I brought some bread now. Sorry guys. Off they go. Oh. Oh well, that was rather nice, but they've realised I've got nothing for them to eat, so they're just going to swan off. And there's Broughty Ferry Castle, obviously way in the distance there. And the old pier, I was just over there. Now the swans are off. Okay. So it's weird to think in the 17th and 18th century, life was so difficult and hard that they spent all their working hours just out here, just gutting fish and sailing. It would have just been a complete hive of activity down here, right along this very front here. The seagulls would be probably a lot more prevalent in them days, I'd imagine, with all the fish lying about. There'd be hundreds of gulls just all over the place here. But now, of course, Broughty Ferry is, well, I know it's steeped in its fishing traditions, but largely been forgotten about, really, isn't it? Now there's Bath Street. Here it is, folks. This is where the ladies would come and bathe. I think this was opened in around about 1850. Oh, hang on, there's a date in this one though. It says 1823, so it could be around about those sort of times. 1823, there would be bathing or bathing houses here for the ladies to come along and just bathe and have a general blether. No men allowed in them days, yes. So there's a little closely down here. Wonder where this goes. It says number 9, so it obviously goes to a house or something, I think. But it's obviously, oh, it's just kind of dead end. But there's, yep, look, signs and signs of the old. Oh, hello, there's a cat as well. Crikey, it's all happening here. All the nature's coming out to see me. Hello. Right, there you go, Bath Street. Right, now we're getting towards the metropolis kind of place of Broughty Ferry now. As you can tell, that was all the old kind of bit just down there. This is the newer bit here. King Street is named after George III. When he was on the throne, they came along and named the street after him. Oh, I'm back on Ambrose Street again. Right, hang on. We'll nip down here and... well, that's where my mate used to stay in there, that was it. Well, yeah, you can still see some of the old style cottagey kind of places. Look, there you go. Yeah. Right, we'll go back up and along King Street so we can find any more little alleys. So now over there is the Eagle pub. We used to play darts for them on a Monday night, yes. Right, now we're coming down into Fort Street, which is named after the Broughty Ferry fort. There used to be a fort around by here somewhere in the Cromwellian times, yes. There's an award-winning ale pub down here, the oh, what's it called? Oh, it's the Fisherman's, sorry, it's the Fisherman's again. There we go. So I'll basically just come around the back and oh, is that it? Right. So these are kind of like the remains of the old fishermen's huts. Obviously been modernised now, but yep, there you go. Well folks, there we go then. That was just a quick local spiz, and not a very intense, concise thing about Broughty Ferry there, but I tried my best to remember some facts that I'd looked up, so here we go though. But Broughty Ferry, a fantastic place. As I say, I've lived here, oh, since 1975 we moved here. Then I moved away to Edinburgh for a bit in the 80s, and then I came back here for a while, lived in Dundee for a bit, and then came back here. So it's strange how you always sort of come back to where you've been, isn't it? You know, so, but I love Broughty Ferry. I wouldn't want to move out of it. It's just fantastic. I love it. So thank you for watching folks, and we'll see you again soon. Right folks, well this is Bell's Lane, which is named after a fisherman called Thomas Bell. Yes indeed. Oh, there's just too many people around here, man. It's into my head in. Now this is the famous Barometer Cottage. Someone's having a... Oh.